It's okay. Never mind. It fixed itself. Here, or when you guys,
One too, right?
huh?
Is this mic too?
I don't know where it's plugged into.
It's
And no, here's my thought: if you guys take the lav, you can report on what's going on at the table.
should be on. Hello?
No, it's not plugged in anywhere.
Yeah, it's right here.
You guys.
Oh, it was
here.
off. Switch. You're good now.
Testing, testing. Which one's it plugged into?
4 or 5.
Here, you guys want to take the lav though,
Not really.
just so we know for damage.
You can just
So
tell.
you can hear us, but we.
You can just yell at.
Well, so then they can hear too.
Oh, they can hear.
No, like here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can also say anything that comes up.
Where is it? Oh, pretty much sure. There you go. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn it off until I like.
Shields on Miranda. Yeah, I'm about to fix that. Thanks for mentioning it.
Miranda also has 5 hull.
Yeah. So thanks for everyone for sticking with us. On the plus side, these top matches have been going a lot quicker than everyone expected. There was a chance this match was not going to begin until after 12. Thankfully, it's only 10:30.
That's 90 to 1.
Mm-hmm. So here we've got Josh deploying his forces, and Paul is coming in real quick. Dash is fleeing, as expected. Yeah, it's been a long one. We started here today. Player meeting was at 9:45. So these guys have been playing X-Wing. They've played 12 hours today.
Only 12 hours.
Only 12 hours.
Worlds is brutal. So.
Yeah. Are you two planning on going down again? Or?
No.
I will, but I've got 3 days to recover if I happen to make the cut.
Yeah.
Hmm?
You have a buy for Worlds?
No, no one gets a buy for Worlds unless they. I think you wouldn't. I don't think Nationals even give you a buy at Worlds. I don't know.
I don't know.
Gives you a ticket.
Yeah.
Thanks for the follows, folks. So we're gonna close out that bet. So, those of you may be wondering, we've got a 60-40 bet in favor of the Honorable Artist. So, we've got 3 hits and a crit from the HLC. It would have to be to a single evade. Does that look like Asajj lost all their shields?
Yes. Pretty sure.
Yeah, and then Dash, I think, lost 1.
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have the best camera angle on the side everyone decided to set up on. And everyone else is moderately intoxicated.
I'm not.
Touche. So you're in the capable hands of Mr. Jean-Luc here. Time walk just works until you say it stops.
And you never say it stops.
No. What I'm hoping here is that every instance Paul is calling Josh out on whether or not Dash is active. Morris, you're already back. I miss you guys. I'm terrible at X-Wing, but great at making friends.
Sure about that?
It's like you've watched our stream.
I haven't.
I know. It's about 80% jokes on me, 10% X-Wing, 10% Legion. Yeah.
Nice, well done, sir.
I said I'm terrible at playing X-Wing, but great at making friends, and he goes, "Are you really sure about that?"
Hey man, school's a vicious place these days.
That's true, it is.
You gotta be quick.
quick.
Yeah.
Quick-witted.
Yes.
It's not necessarily about fighting with your fists. It's about fighting with your brain.
Yeah.
But then also sometimes it's about fighting with your fists.
Yeah.
And that's coming from an educator.
Don't do that, because that's what dumb people do.
So here we get Soul coming in as well. Miranda's.
I'm excited for Legion.
So am I. You should come to Saskatoon with us.
Oh, I dropped after 2 rounds.
Yeah, don't even come for the X-Wing. Come and hang out with Morris and talk terrain.
Yeah.
You could see his studio.
I know, but then I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to spend so much money on the studio. Anyway.
Chris has just packed up the Legion. He's decided after 12 hours he wants to go home.
Oh, but it does. I'm not flying to Toronto. It's cheaper to me to fly to Seattle or California or like Toronto's $800. How I fly to Minnesota? It's Canada.
Yeah, no, we got the bot in there to auto-kill those links for a reason. Here we have a HLZ into 3 hits and a focus. He's going to save the focus for defense. And Asajj is going to take 1.
That's last shield.
Sorry? That was the last shield. We'd taken it off before. We were a little preemptive. In hindsight now, I realize Paul is a successful enough player. He's using those lovely red system open shields. Here we have 2 hits and a crit into... I think Josh just punched the camera. Lost the dice like crazy. Can't hit the button. So he lone wolfs 1. He's taking a shield off of dash. Apparently I can't. There we go. Sorry, Morris. Doesn't sound like anyone else is coming along. We were trying to talk Chris into coming. Unfortunately, Patty and Mike decided not to use the lav mic and give us a little extra info, but we're going to figure it out.
And actually, the regional circuits went on 2 walls. It started beginning.
So this is the matchup I wanted to see. We've got 2 great players that are both know their lists inside and out, that have both flown out. How long has your dad been flying this list?
Before he flew Asajj Nim, so quite a bit.
So the same function.
Yeah.
Any idea why you wanted to switch over to 6 Sol?
He just thought he was a better overall ship, I guess.
Yeah, it frees up about 3 points for, in all honesty, you don't need Nim's ability after they fixed.
That's
Well,
true.
thank you for the follow there, Joe. Larry, and I'm not taking that low-hanging fruit.
Yes, take it.
Josh is a good player and a good friend, and sometimes he likes to play a little fast and loose. Asajj has stressed Miranda, because that whole strafing off the side. That's the only thing I don't like about the Shadowcaster. It's really hard to tell which way it's pointing sometimes on streams.
Yeah.
Here we've at least got a bit of an angle. So this must be Miranda with a TLT for 1.
And my dad's templates aren't on the table, so he's measuring range even though there's no ships over there, right?
Well, of course, that's just cheating, but
Exactly.
thank you again for the follow there as well. Chewy really enjoys it. Here we have an HLC for a pitiful double focus. Oh yeah, the Shadowcaster, the paint job is beautiful. Josh decides to cut his losses and stomp his feet. Asajj is firing. See, unfortunately, Paul's being a terrible role model here, and she's done drugs.
Yeah, she has.
And he's barrel rolled Josh onto a rock after taking...
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hi. Damage update.
Yeah.
Miranda has 3 shields.
Yeah. Did she roll
Das
anything for
has
being
2
on that rock?
shields.
Either which way, thank you so much for making it.
Asajj has no shields. Saul, full health.
Do you want these?
I'm good.
Well, I can't take them on the plane with you.
Oh,
so.
sure. We'll make sure they go to a lovely home. Thank you.
If Mark doesn't want them, I'll I've got D&D players in the morning that'll go like, oh my gosh. really?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Are you sure they're not going to get drunk tonight?
6 hours. So.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Field reporter Mike, table side. Damage update. Dash with 2 shields. Miranda with 3 shields. Saul with full health. Asajj, no shields. Back to you in the booth, Mark.
Well, thank you there, field reporter Mike. Those British field reporters are getting younger and younger every year. So, with Miranda stressed and on the rock, she's going to be in a real tough place.
See you next year.
In most honesty, I'm expecting to see Josh peel out this way. Oh. Peel out this way with the world's jankiest bank. And it looks like we're just going to see the soft 2 out that way. Most likely. I could be entirely wrong, because apparently I can't draw anything that doesn't look like a wave.
You might be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time either, but yeah.
Asajj bumps.
Asajj does bump, not that she really needs the action.
Mark has been right before.
Not sure what token that would be. Josh pulls along, and I'm going to assume the upside down token he put down as a focus.
Might be an evade.
For sure they bump, I guess not. Miranda does the 1 bank. Unfortunately, she clears the stress, gets a stress. Josh bumps himself. There's my better drawing. It wasn't very good.
No. I'm just trying to make you feel better.
Yeah, so Miranda got rid of a stress and picked 1 up. If this is you trying to feel better, I'd hate if you didn't like me.
No. No then.
No Larrying, because you did a green maneuver. It should be at 2, but it's not our place to say.
Oh, sorry.
We're at the start of combat. Josh tried to push right through the dice, and Paul said, whoa, 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 let me use my abilities.
He's popping the drugs again.
That is the second time that Paul has taken drugs. Oh God. What did I do?
You messed it up, that's what.
Sorry?
You messed it up.
Oh, did I ever?
Yeah.
For some reason, the window's over here now. I messed it up. No one's surprised.
I'm not.
So what happened on damage-wise? Looks like Dash took... Mike, what happened damage?
Field reporter Mike reporting in. We got Asajj with 1 damage and 1 crit, which is a damaged cockpit.
Damaged cockpit.
Back to you in the booth, Mark. Miranda
5
is
left.
on 4 shields, Dash 1 shield. Back to you, Mark.
No idea where that might have been entering. It's not damaged cockpit. It really changes absolutely nothing because she was moving first anyways. So Asajj bumps. We can see that her arc is on the right. Dash is doing the 2 straight. And the time walk aspect of time walk Asajj is about to start dropping off, namely because she's out of drugs to, well, chug. Oh, and that one stress would have been gone because Let's Razzie evaded the damage. Josh is getting rid of that last stress with those giant, junky forget-me-not stress tokens. Side note, if anyone has a line on cheap acrylic that I can get in Canada, let me know. I'm looking for whole sheets of red to make more of those. So, it's interesting because Saul really hasn't been relevant in this game yet. But Paul's bringing her in really effectively. Now, it's going to keep the pressure up on Miranda and not let her... the reason it's called Time Walk is, I believe it was Paul Heaver that coined it as a throwback to a magic card where essentially it gives you an extra turn. Because with Let's Razzie, the ability to stress, the prevalence of self-stressing mechanisms, and Glitter Stim, there's a good chance you're not going to take any damage and just get an extra free turn. Here we have the judge measuring. Don't ask us why he's got a tape measure.
To be able to measure range, like specifically. So yeah.
This kid is great, everybody.
Do you ever get nervous playing next swing?
I can't say I do. How about you?
No.
I get angry.
Oh,
I've gotten drunk.
that's never happened.
I've
to
gotten
me.
jovial. I usually just have fun.
Yeah.
So, HLC. Oh, this is Miranda for 2. No shield mechanic, or, shenanigans.
1 more damage on a Asajj.
Yeah. And how did that second one go? Did the second damage go through or no?
I don't believe so.
No. And that got blocked. HLC. With a whole lot of, let's see, for 3. Those double blanks mean we're coming down to almost the end of...
Mike reporting in from the field here. He's got me muted.
Nope.
No? Hi.
Everyone can hear you.
3 damage into Asajj. She has 1 hull remaining now. Dash with 1 shield. Miranda with 3 Sol. Full health. Back to you, Mark.
Can anyone hear the exhaustion in Mike's voice? It's almost like this is what he does when he gets to get away from the wife and kids. Well, not that he wants to get away.
I mean, he might. You never know, right?
Nah. His wife's actually very good with pancakes. The ships, not the food.
Okay.
I've never ate. I've been challenged more than a couple times. I'm scared to play and lose.
I mean, rightfully.
Both Mike's wife and Josh's girlfriend have challenged to play me on stream at separate times. Larry, you know exactly what I said. I've been up for more hours than I care to admit. I'm not a morning person. Dash barrel rolls. Big surprise there. So what we're most likely going to see is Asajj gets PS killed here.
Impossible. But continue on.
Which leaves Miranda free to focus her efforts on Soul. The downside for Josh is that, well, moving the space, he has no shot on Asajj anyways. Josh leaves that present for Soul 6 up, but Paul saw it coming and is nowhere near it. Paul decides to target lock, and we'll have to make sure to set him up with a proper set. Asajj goes back on her base. Soul takes a range 1 shot into Miranda. Oh, this is Josh taking a range 1 into Soul. He decides to roll nowhere near the dice tray for some reason.
He didn't want everyone to see his blanks, right?
We're going to assume nothing happened there.
Two to crit here.
2 and a crit.
Primary shot. Miranda down to 3 shields.
Oh, good. Rand was already there. I did it preemptively. HLC for 3. Rerolled into a focus. Nope. There we go. So for 4.
Asajj goes boom.
Asajj is gone to the great bounty hunting field in the sky.
I mean, she was in the sky, so.
I appreciate having someone to call me out on my bull.
You're welcome.
So what's your experience been here in Winnipeg?
It's good so far.
I guess showing up and making top 8, kind of says that, eh?
Yeah. Saw can solo the list, right?
Sorry?
Saw can solo the list, right?
Oh, yeah.
Easily. There's still dice in the tray.
If we could get a space Zamboni, that'd be real nice. Oh, they didn't hear us. Oh well. Gadwick, absolutely nothing, because I'm excited at the prospect of having someone to come down to Worlds with me. Gadwick, it's got to be fairly early in the morning for you, isn't it?
Saul's probably taking that omelet generator.
Yeah. It's okay, the last 2 people that ate that rolled no damage, so.
That's true.
And Josh is the closest we're going to see to Wholesome, where he doesn't run that stupid Sabine.
Yeah.
I'm very against Sabine.
Same here.
I've lost Whisper far too many times to her.
Yeah.
Bomblet did nothing, as we predicted.
As you predicted.
Yeah. Well, some call it a prediction, others call it talking out of my posterior.
Yeah.
Spends the focus for 2, which gets through for 1.
Arc. What do you have dash for shields?
1. 2. Dash has 2, and Sol has 3. Sabine is not a classy lady, Morris. As much as I appreciate you and still want to, crash in your basement next weekend, she's a terrible pox upon this game.
Do you lose Whisper more to Rocks than to Sabine?
No?
You sure?
Yes. He's a dirty, rotten liar.
That sounded pretty hesitant, gotta say.
No, it was classic Sabine, Whisper loss was round 1 of a top 8 cut. Range 4 from a ghost.
Range 4.
Sorry, range 3 from a ghost.
Okay, that sounds better.
Rolled triple hits and a crit.
Yeah?
I had 6 dice.
You blanked out.
With a focus and evade. I blanked out, pulled the direct hit. Opponent looks at me and says, "Would you like to restart?"
Well,
So we got Dash has 1 damage, Miranda has 4 shields, Sol has a damage, and Asajj is dead. Back to you, Jean-Luc.
okay. Good.
They recognize you're running this stream.
Mark, you do lie through your teeth.
Let's not talk about me. Let's talk about the game.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the TIE fighter that's better than the people that make TIE fighters? So we've got that giant rock hanging out behind Dash with a bit of a different symbol on it, but we're just going to ignore it.
Yeah.
He does a hard one, pulls in. I lost an 8-year-old in Ottawa.
Okay. That's like worse than losing to me.
Why?
Because I'm 13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but okay. So in full defense, he's flying triple defenders. He showed up. Kid didn't speak a lick of English. I'm like, okay, I gotta spread my guys out. I can't go in and fully joust and just make this a monster.
Yep.
Turn 3, kid's perfectly pinwheeling his guys. His dad looks at me and goes, "Oh, by the way, this is about the 100th time he's flown this list." At that point, it was too late to put everything together and take the game seriously.
Yep. So you lost to an 8-year-old.
I got tabled by an 8-year-old.
Excuse me, Booth. Mark, if you're going to tell the 7-year-old story to all our new stream viewers, you probably do it into the microphone so they can hear it.
No, I'm more than happy to tell that to Jean-Luc so no one else can hear.
But carry on. Back to you in the booth.
Since we're beating up on Whisper before and Paul's losing, I might as well say this. So, he was flying Whisper, who was cloaked with a focus, range 3 through a rock, Porton, slam, and the Y-wing. I took a primary shot. Whisper was full, cloaked and focus. 3 through a rock. I rolled 2 hits and a crit because I had Jan. And he blanks out, pulls a direct hit. So Whisper died to a Y-wing's primary shot.
That's amazing. And yes, it's one of those things that you just got to be cognizant of, but especially, can we get a damage update? Table side, damage?
Nothing happened that round.
Still
Back to you in
5-4,
the booth.
4-0, 4-0.
1 on Dash, 4 on Miranda, and a damage on Sol.
Saul's got this.
Back to you.
I think you're biased.
Not really.
I think so.
I'm,
No.
No.
I'm just happy. So if I beat Paul out by 1 MOV in Calgary, does that mean I'm still doing slightly better than him?
No. Considering you dropped after, what, the 4th game?
No, 5th.
Oh.
I just didn't want to play my 6th opponent.
No, because you just quit.
Your 6th opponent might have been me.
No, I knew who it was.
Who was it? Was it not me?
Who?
Hey, this is the Winnipeg Regionals. Here we are at the
2017.
finals.
2017, 2018.
2018.
Yeah, well, 2017,
2017 's done in 2018.
Yes.
They do such a weird numbering system. What's hilarious is we also have Worlds Canadian Nationals next weekend
Without prizing.
with prizing that's generously been donated mostly from the community.
It's
Weapons failure on Dash.
Ouch.
But he's using the new damage deck, which I believe is reducing your primary value by 1.
Correct. No, just all of them.
That's the old damage
Yeah.
deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your damage decks do.
1 hull remaining.
On.
Sol.
I meant to say 3 damage and.
Oh, that was a horrible pun.
What?
Larian. Prepare for assault. He tears.
You know what? Josh is rolling 1 less damage dice, but this overlay doesn't want to let me put that up there. We keep a dad joke tab.
Oh, okay.
It's currently at 64 since last week.
Yeah.
We're terrible people.
Yes.
So thanks again for everyone joining in this late. Yeah, it's Josh.
Miranda.
That's true. Thank you, Larian.
Five dice harpoon.
5 dice harpoon from Miranda.
Oh,
Is that no?
Looks like it wasn't enough. I don't know what's going on.
Me neither. Someone's doing something.
Oh, simultaneous fire.
Oh yeah.
So we have our Winnipeg regional champion.
Which is Joss.
Hmm?
The cheetah.